Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Unfortunately, EDP445 has been caught yet again with his hand in the cupcake jar. And this time, it's actually pretty insane because he actually got caught twice in the span of 24 hours by the same gimmick, which is pretty remarkable. So EDP445 is a huge YouTuber, or at least he used to be a huge YouTuber until he got banned, because he had met up with a couple of people who portrayed themselves to be underage individuals online. He showed up, he tried to basically date them, and he got exposed for basically being a predator, and he ended up getting banned from YouTube, outcasted, and pretty much everyone has seen him as a social pariah since then. Fast forward a couple of years, EDP445 basically gets bamboozled by another YouTuber named Jidion. Now, Jidion basically sets up an elaborate scheme to catch EDP in the same exact act, saying that he's an underage person, saying that he wants to meet up, and he actually ends up going there, and he actually ends up getting caught yet again. Now, the full video has not dropped yet. Jidion is in the process of producing it. He did drop some screen caps and a short snippet on Instagram to prove that it's not CGI.
So you guys know it's not CGI.
So it's legitimate. EDP is caught yet again. His pants are down, metaphorically speaking, where he doesn't know what to say, he doesn't know what to do. And you might actually think to yourself, how could EDP get caught again? Well, you might want to ask that question twice, because what ends up happening is later on, EDP gets coaxed into a Discord call where the guise is that he's going to get interviewed, and the point of the interview is to say, hey, EDP, are you getting harassed again? You're the victim. You're getting bullied yet again. And miraculously, Jidion is on this Discord call, and what ends up happening is that they're asking him questions, building up his confidence, and saying, hey, how do you feel getting attacked? How do you feel being belittled? And he actually goes into it, and he's giving his whole diatribe and his emotion. And right here is when he gets to the question of, what do you do with all this hate that people send to you? And in the process of answering it, Jidion reveals that he's on call.
What do you do with that hate? I mean,
he eats cupcakes. That's what he does. What's up, Brian? Yeah! Remember
me, nigga? That's insane. Dude dropped off that call fast as hell. He hit the dips. I almost feel bad for EDP because it seems like he's not at grips with reality. He kind of paints himself as a victim, as if he's the person being wronged, as if he's getting harassed, as if he's getting stalked. But in reality, I think it's a very deep delusion, and he's basically accepting this image that he's creating himself in order to cope with it or to continue doing this bad behavior. It's kind of hard to see where EDP is going to go from here, since this pretty much confirms without a shadow of a doubt that not only is he a creep, he's a repeat offender. And at the same time, I have to wonder, how dumb is EDP to get caught again and then get caught again? And my question is, how many more people are going to try to catch EDP, and how many more times is he going to fall for it? I think that's the real question here, because I don't know if there's a limit for the stupidity that EDP has. And at the same time, you got to give props to Jidion, because he basically did an ultimate Eisen move where he literally set him up and then within the same day set him up again. I'm looking forward to when that video drops. And EDP, I'd recommend you go to church and do a couple Hail Marys, because right now God ain't looking favorably on you.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
At the end of every single video, make sure you ask people to rate and subscribe to your content. It makes them feel like they're involved even though they're really not. And most importantly, make sure they comment on every single video. If you have to, disguise it. You know, call it something like the question of the day. And really make them think you're gonna really read it when you really don't have to. Ha ha ha!